In this video, all students will be able to graph a system of inequalities. Not equations, inequalities. So, for a system of equations, let's take a look at the left side first. System of equations, there were three methods of solving: graphing, substitution, and elimination. A system of equations is when we had more than one equation on the same grid. And the solution is where the lines crossed. Now let's switch over to systems of inequalities. We unfortunately only have one way of solving, and that is by graphing. So we're going to be graphing systems of inequalities. Well, what are systems of inequalities? It's when we have more than one inequality on the same grid. The solution, though, in this case, the solution is any point in the double shaded area. The double shaded area. Let's take a look. Alright, so for example number 1, I'm given two inequalities. I'm going to be switching back and forth between pen tools, so there might be some gaps in the video. Real quick, before I get started, I know on this inequality, it says greater than or equal to. So I know it's going to be a solid line, and it's going to be shaded above, greater than, shaded above. For this one, I know that it also says greater than or equal to, so it's going to be a solid line, shaded above. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look. I'm going to use different colors as we graph these. Ooh, poop green, let's try that one. Alright, so for the very first inequality, the y-intercept is -2, which is right there, and the slope is -1 over 1. Alright, I know it's going to be a solid line, so I'm not worried about using the pen tool, even though it is a solid line, because that is exactly what I would like. Okay, and for this, I'm going to shade above. Okay, now I'm going to switch colors. I don't know what color really goes with poop green, so we'll give it a try. How about poop orange? Sounds good. Alright, so for the second inequality, the y-intercept is -1, and the slope is +2, so I'm going to go up 2 over 1. You can see that I share a point there, but that actually is not interesting to us in this case. Okay, let's go ahead and make our line. And on this one, we're also going to shade above. So, where is the answer? The answer to this system of inequalities is everywhere that's in this area, because that area works for both inequalities. It's in the double shaded area. It's double shaded. It's shaded by the green, and it's also shaded by the orange, which actually looks more like brown, but you know what I mean. So that area that's double shaded has all of our answers. They're all answers to the system of inequalities. They would all work for both inequalities. In fact, so would all the points that are on the solid lines. All of those would work, right? And this section goes on and out forever. So that was example number 1. Let's take a look at number 2. Number 2 is going to have a solid line, and it's going to be shaded, since that says less than or equal to, it's going to be shaded below. This one also has a solid line, but since it says greater than, it's going to be shaded above. Let's pick some different colors this time. Let's pick aqua. Alright, so for the first one, these were actually very similar as before. +2 y-intercept, right, slope of -1. Okay, solid line. This time, however, it is going to be shaded below. All right, now let's take a look at the other one. We kind of already know what that one looks like. Let's do lavender. Has a y-intercept of -1 and a slope of +2/1. Oh, he's cutting tile. Oh, neat. Oh, gosh. With this inequality, though, it's going to be shaded above. So my question to you is, where are the solutions? Just a reminder, the solutions are anywhere that is double shaded and on the solid lines, right? So this whole area that I can see has all the answers. But in fact, when I was drawing that line, I was like, that's kind of misleading, right? It's in this section forever and ever when the graph expands. All right, so anything in the double shaded area, that's where we're looking. Double shaded region, double shaded area, whatever word you prefer. Cool, just drop all your tools. All right, number 3. This one is going to be a solid line, shaded above. This one, however, is going to be a solid line, shaded above. Let's check it out. So the first equation starts at -3 and has a slope of -1/1, so it's going down. And it's going to be shaded above. It's a lot of shading. Oh my goodness, I wrote solid for the other one. How come you guys didn't even tell me? That one is not even solid. This inequality is totally dotted. Oh my gosh, guys. Oh my gosh. Alright, so let's go ahead and work on this inequality. It also has a y-intercept of -3, but this one has a slope of +1. So what I'm going to do, you know what? I'm just going to try and draw the lines like this. Oh gosh, I did an arrow tool. Oh jeez. I'm just going to do this. Okay? Alright. And this one is going to be shaded above. Oh gosh, that's a terrible. Why is it so small? This is so annoying. Oh gosh. Oh geez Louise. Alright, so where are the solutions? Where it's double shaded. I don't know why it came out looking like that. That's terrible. Alright, double shaded regions, right? You know what I'm talking about. The only difference here is that when we talk about where the solutions are, yes, they're in the double shaded region. Yes, they're on the solid line. No, they are not on the dotted line. Because remember, a solid line means or equals to, and this one does not have or equals to, right? This one does not. So we cannot count the dotted line as a part of the solutions. All right. Last but not least, give this one a try, and then pause the video, give this one a try, and then check your answer. This is what I got for the answer on number 4. So all of the solutions are again in the double shaded region over here. However, in this case, they are not on the lines. Why not? Because both of them are dotted. Duh. All right, honey bunnies, do your gate check, and I will see you in class. Bye.